Hello, welcome to Latest Wealth. My dear friends, thank you very much for watching our videos. Now I can understand you are very much interested to become an investor. Definitely, please watch all the videos fully so that you can become a better investor and you can start minting millions of dollars and millions of rupees. To gain your knowledge, today you are going to learn what are the functions of stock market. So that in this video you will come to know full what are the total functions of stock market. You must watch it fully, because if you don't know what are the functions of stock market, when you are doing the trading or investment, some people may misguide you. So some people may trap you. So that if you watch it fully, nobody is going to cheat you. So please watch functions of stock exchange. Now you are going to learn functions of stock exchange. Important functions of stock exchange. My dear friends, the secondary market is a form of stock exchange. Do you know it plays a very important role in economic development of the country? Yes, when stock market is growing, it indicates that the country is growing. It helps in channelizing the savings of the people and making them available for investment purpose. We are going to discuss some important functions of stock exchange. 1. Continuous market for securities. Yes, my dear, a lot of investors are able to invest in good securities, and in case of any risk, they want to come out. For that, they want one platform, is it not? So that what will happen, the stock market provides ready and continuous opportunities for the securities. It acts like a bridge between buyers and sellers. 2. Evaluation of securities. Stock exchange, the prices of securities are clearly indicates the performance of the companies. It integrates demand and supply of securities in an effective manner. It also clearly indicates the stability of companies. Thus, investors are in a better position to take the stock of position and invest according to their requirement. 3. Mobilizes savings. Yes, my friends, because of stock exchanges and stock market, people are having a more interest to save more money, and whatever the money they have saved, they started investing in stock market to get better results. Some people, they don't want to invest directly in the stock market. So what happened? The savings of that public are mobilized through mutual funds, some of the insurance agencies, investment trusts, and by various other securities. Even those who cannot afford to invest huge amount of securities are provided opportunities by mutual funds and investment trusts. 4. Healthy speculation. The stock exchanges encourages healthy speculation and provides opportunities to shrewd businessmen to speculate and reach profits from fluctuations in security prices. Naturally, the price of the security is based on demand and supply. When the demand is more, the stock price may start raising. When the demand is less and supply is more, stock price may come down. Same the way it creates a healthy trend in the market. Any artificial scarcity is prevented due to rules and regulations of stock market. Whereas in offline market, some people may hide. Here, everything is transparent. It will help you in healthy speculation. 5th, the mobility of funds. The stock exchange enables both investors and companies to sell or buy securities. When they are selling the securities, this capital market is also strengthened, and even short-term funds are also available. Because when people are investing, the money start flowing towards the corporates. So they will have more capital so that they can think for more innovations, more productivity. Sometimes banks also provides funds for dealing in the stock exchanges. 6. Stock exchange protect investors. Yes, my friends, because here what happened in stock exchange, only genuine companies are listed and only the genuine companies can do the activities. And these activities are being controlled by the stock exchange as well as SEBI. So that funds of the investors are very much protected, because stock exchange follows some certain rules and regulations and guidelines. 7. Stock exchange helps capital formation. Stock exchange plays an active role in the capital formation in the country. Companies are able to raise funds either by issuing more shares through right shares or bonus shares. But when a company wants to go for diversification, they can issue shares and raise more funds. Thus, they are able to generate more capital, and this promotes economic growth of the country. Yes, when companies are getting more capital, they're having a free hand. That amount they can start doing the innovations, because see, for last 2 centuries lot of innovation is happening, because due to big companies only innovation is being happening. As an individual person, even if you want to do some innovation, some creativity, you need a support. One scientist, if you want to do the experiment, he needs support of the big corporates. That's why stock exchange helps you habit of saving, investing and risk bearing amongst the investing public. 8. Liquidity in stock exchange. My dear friends, do you know some of the institutes like banks can invest their ideal funds in stock exchange? Instead of the keeping money ideal in the bank, which is not going to create any income, they can keep that money in the stocks which are listed in the stock exchange. So whenever bank needs money, immediately they can withdraw by selling some stocks. Thus, now the stock exchange is providing a wonderful platform for grabbing opportunities, and it helps converting securities into cash within a short notice. In earlier we have discussed 9 is economic barometer. Yes, my friends, the most important function of stock exchange is that it acts like a economic indicator of the particular country. Generally what happens? The politically and economically strong governments will have upward trend in that country. For example, if you take Sensex is growing, that means India is having a stabilized economy. Suppose Sensex or Nifty are falling, that means economy is in little bit troubles. Whereas when unstable government with heavy borrowings from other countries, what will happen? It will show the downtrend in the stock market. Stock market is like a X-ray report of a country. So what will happen? Generally, what will be the intention of the governments? They will adopt some policies so that the stock exchange always dynamic. So indirectly government also supports the stock exchanges. 10. Control on companies. One of the major functions of stock exchange is that it has the control on companies. It will have some unimaginable strings attached to the companies. Of course, the strings to control misbehavior of the companies, not to control the growth. Because when the companies, they are listing their securities in the stock exchange, the companies have to submit their annual reports, audited balance sheet, profit and loss account, and other related financial statements, as well as according to company registered law, they have to submit a lot of documents and they have to follow terms and conditions. They have to give the disclaimers, so that what will happen? Only genuine companies can function and have the shares transacted. If not, what will happen? Stock exchange will blacklist that company. So what happens when company is blacklisted? It is very difficult to raise their capital. 11 is attracts foreign capital. When the stock market is dynamic, it will start giving high returns. Due to the dynamism and higher returns on capital, stock exchange is capable of attracting more foreign funds. That's why see in India, a lot of foreign investors are coming and investing in company. What happens when foreign investors are coming and they are pumping their money into the stock market? That means they are indirectly helping the companies to grow their economy. So what will happen? Exchange rate of the currency will improve when there is more trade undertaken by the government. That will help in stabilizing the currency. 12. Monetary and fiscal policies. The monetary policy and the fiscal policy of the government have to be favorable to businessmen and producers. See, always government, whenever they are creating the budget, some people will start crying, hey, they are favoring business people, they are favoring business people. Yes, my friends, they favor business people and they have to favor the business people. The reason is, when business is growing, it will help in developing the economy and it will help in creating more employment opportunities for the people. That's the reason always governments support for stock exchanges. 13. Safety of capital and fair dealing. The stock exchange transactions are made publicly under well-defined rules and regulations and bylaws, some terms and conditions. So what will happen? It will help and facilitate for tracked investments, guided investments. This factor ensures great measure of safety and fair dealings to the average investors, especially for the retailer investors. Stock market and stock exchange, they will be like a protecting walls. 14. Proper canalization of capital. Generally what happens, some countries like India, people are having a habit of saving the money, but earlier generation they used to keep the huge amount of money in the homes, and some people they keep the money in the banks, but the money has become almost like a ideal. So what will happen? This stock market helps you to direct the flow of savings into most productive and profitable channels. It is just like you are keeping a seed in your home without putting the water, you are not using the seed in the soil. Suppose if you keep seed into soil with the proper watering, what will happen? The seed will start germinating into big trees. The trees will start giving some more fruits. 15. Regulation of company management. The companies which wants to get their securities listed in stock exchange should have to follow certain rules and fulfill certain conditions. Exactly, they have to follow some bylaws. So that what will happen? It will regulate the company management also. Even if the management, they want to do some fraud things, it will be found out. In this regard, the stock exchanges safeguards the interest of investing public and also regulate the company management. Suppose if stock exchange is not there, so what happen? Whatever the company people are saying, people have to believe it. Next, 16. Barometer of business progress. Because of stock exchange and stock market and due to indices, some common man also assess the progress of the company. Stock exchanges function as a barometer of the business conditions also of the country. Boom market, what it shows? That means economy is growing. Depression, what it shows? That means economy is going down. Actually, boom and depressions are reflected by the index of the prices of various securities maintained by the stock exchange. By analyzing ups and downs of the market quotations, the causes for the changes in the business climate can be exactly ascertained. Of course, not 100%, up to certain extent one can ascertain. My dear friends, thank you for watching. Hope you understand very well. If you are unable to understand, please watch 2 or 3 times fully, because this is also very much important part of investment classes. And thank you very much. Till we meet again, enjoy every bit of life. Have a nice day and bye bye.